Sorry for the noise in the background. This is how I mix my soil. I have wood chips, wood shavings from a place called Nova that's just down the road from me. That's my big pile of compost, super hot. I'm pretty sure you can see the steam coming off of it, and it's been there for like 2 months. So, and then the cement mixer in the background. What I do is I throw in a 5-gallon pail of sawdust first. If I throw in the compost first, it gets all lumpy in the back of the cement mixer. So I throw in that, and then I alternate, and I do a total of 20 gallons in this guy, and just let it mix. In this case, I'm not too worried about the screening because I'm going to rototill it in afterwards. And my other cement mixer, the paddles inside would go up further. What I did with the other ones, and this is why I like the old cement mixers, is I put like 3 baseball-sized rocks, maybe bigger, and they get turned up and they smash all the round bits that happen, because quite often I throw horse manure in it, but in this case I'm not doing it for this mix. So there'll be this clunk, clunk, clunk. I'm pretty sure my neighbors are not a big fan. Anyway, so that's how I mix it up. This especially goes out to someone recently who I saw a post about how they got really hot compost. And hot compost is okay. The wood chips help absorb the nitrogen and add turf to the soil. So especially in my case, I have really clay soil, so the organic matter helps break it up. But if I put straight compost in, then it gets all gooey and holds water and it's bad. So the soil I'm going into right now is all of these guys. They have already had horse manure added in, and the clay's been broken up quite a bit, so I'm not adding more. And so it's just the 50-50 mix. If I'm doing a new bed, I'll add the horse manure. So I'll show a quick video of what this looks like without the sound, so that I don't deafen your ears. This is what it looks like when I'm done. It looks pretty woody, but there's lots of compost in there. It's been broken up pretty fine. So it's pretty good. At the bottom will be all the lumps that you saw in the front. And that doesn't matter, like I said, for me, because I'm gonna rototill this. Like I said, the cement mixer, I'm gonna weld some longer paddles in here. My other cement mixer that died, the gears broke. It has like tines up to about 6 inches away. And then if you have it too close, it keeps spitting out material. But if you have it too far away, then it's not mixing as it should. So, as we can see, I can see steam. I don't know if you can see it. So it's hot. The good thing about this compost, I get this from Fisher Road. I got a 40-yard dump, half of it here, half of it back there. And it's super high in nitrogen, but pretty weak in the other ones. So I do need to add bone meal and rock phosphate, and I think I need to get some potash as well. So I'll throw that in if I'm doing batches. I'll also throw in kelp meal, which helps provide a lot of micronutrients like boron and copper and such like that, or seaweed meal, whatever you can get your hands on. Expensive stuff, but I've noticed a huge difference when I have it or I don't. So I'll mix this up. If I'm making potting mix, I won't add the wood chip. I'll just add compost and peat moss, and then I'll add those other amendments that I talked about. And then that way, each time I'm transplanting, I'm adding nutrients to the soil. And so fresh beds, a lot more work. I add a lot more here, but hopefully that's helpful for those who are interested.